Welcome back. In the last class, we have discussed about our second chapter, Wonders of Visible Light. In it, we have studied types of reflection. That is, based on the nature of surface on which light falls, reflection can be classified into two, regular reflection and diffuse reflection. Also, we have discussed about plane mirror. Then, using a plane mirror, we have experimentally analyzed the direction of reflected ray and find that angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Today, we are going to do some activities to find the properties of image formed on a plane mirror. Stand in front of a plane mirror and raise your right hand. In which hand of your image is raised? Yes, in the image on the plane mirror, left hand is raised, isn't it? What changes occur to the image? Just think it. Doesn't your right side appear left and your left side appear right on the image? Such a shift in the lateral side of the images in the opposite direction is called lateral inversion. Let's check the meaning. Lateral means from the sides and inversion means inverting something. So, from the sides inverting something. Once again, when we raise our left hand, the image in the mirror raises its right hand. Our left is the image's right and similarly our right is image's left. So, the images follow left-right reversal. So, we say the image formed by a plane mirror is laterally inverted. Then, what could be the reason for writing ambulance in that way? Just write ambulance in this way and try to read through a mirror. What do you see? Yes, when you place this in front of a plane mirror, you can read it as ambulance. Like that, the driver of the vehicle moving in front of ambulance read it in correct way by looking through his rear view mirror. It's due to lateral inversion, so that the vehicles can give a way to pass the ambulance. That's why it is written like this. Let's see the other properties of image formed on a plane mirror. Number 1. The size of the image formed is same as that of the size of the object. That is, if the height of this person is 4 feet, then the height of image is also 4 feet. Thus we say the size of image is equal to size of the object. Second one, place a mirror perpendicularly on a table. Then place a chessboard and chess piece in front of it. Look at the position of image. Are they both at the same distance from the mirror? Well, you can count the number of squares in front of the each. For here, there are 7 squares in front of image and object. You can move the chess piece on anywhere in the square board and find out whether its image is always from the same distance from the mirror. So the next property is the distance from the object to the mirror is equal to the distance from image to the mirror. Also, the image formed on a plane mirror is virtual. Virtual image is the image that are formed behind the mirror. In a plane mirror, we can see our image behind its surface. So we say virtual image is formed on a plane mirror. And next one, the image formed on a plane mirror is erect. That is, if you look at your image on a mirror, it is not inverted. Let's summarize what we learned today. Today we have studied the properties of image formed on a plane mirror. The image formed on a plane mirror is virtual. Virtual image is the image that are formed behind the mirror. In a plane mirror, we can see our image behind its surface. The other characteristics of image formed on a plane mirror is erect. That is, if you look at your image on a mirror, you can never see it as inverted. The next property is size of the image is same as that of the size of object. That is, if the height of this person is 4 feet, then the height of the image will be always 4 feet. The image formed by the plane mirror is not ups and down, but it is laterally inverted. That is, when you raise your left hand, the image on the mirror raises its right hand. Now we come to our last point. The distance from the image and the mirror is equal to the distance from object and mirror. You can verify all these properties. That's your activity. You have to analyze all the properties of plane mirror. Thank you.